Governor Sanwo to build tech hub in Yaba, commissions bus terminal at Mafuluku, and state government trained tertiary students for the labor market. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo is making provision for technology infrastructure to expand the tech space. He is set to embark on the construction of a tech hub which will be sited in Yaba that will accommodate more startups. Take a look.
Over the past few years, Nigeria has remained among the big 4 countries in Africa, attracting major investment to its tech ecosystem, with Lagos State being the top funding destination. This high performance is why the Lagos State government has continued to support startups and tech companies in the space.
We create programs based on the feedback from the ecosystem. So we currently provide access to infrastructure with over 38 partner hubs across Lagos in every local government today. We have our talent development program where we're providing talent to the ecosystem by developing people to take up the jobs that are available. And then our idea hub, which is to create more pipeline by taking people's idea to minimum viable product. But our support actually goes further. We want to support startups from idea all the way to exit. Mr. Governor is going to be sharing in more detail the plan of the Lagos State administration to make sure that the ecosystem has the right support to continue to build, because we know the potential this ecosystem has for Lagos.
Governor Babajide Sanwo understands that technology creates opportunities for business to thrive, which is why he's embarking on the construction of a technology cluster in Yabacon Valley, which is considered the leading hub for technology innovation and development in Nigeria.
Technology is what can take us to the 4th industrial revolution, right? It's no longer just construction, or oil. Now it's technology. So as a government, we've said, what is the backbone for technology? The backbone for technology today is infrastructure around fiber. So we've started what we call a metropolitan fiber optics development for Lagos. So we've started with a phase 1 which has 3,000 kilometers of fiber. Lagos is certainly not up to 3,000 in size. But so what it means is that for you to have 3,000 fiber, it goes through, it meanders all roads and bridges to have it. As we speak, they finished about 1,800 of the 3,000. So it's live. It's no longer, on the drawing board. About 1,800 has been completed. And in that 1,800, we've been able to connect to over 100 schools, 100 public schools, by the way, right, and about 12 hospitals. So these are live things that are available. Whilst we don't want to crowd your space, we also want to have our own skin in the game. So in Yaba, which we all know to be the tech area hub of Lagos. Everybody remembers that Yaba is where everything starts. So we also want to have a massive tech campus in Yaba. So we're developing that. It's on a 22,000 square meter of land. It's big, it's huge for us. So it's like a tech campus that we're planning to do, and we're in collaboration with the biggest names in the world, Google, Facebook, and all of them. Hi. How you doing? Good.
After meeting with some tech entrepreneurs at Venaya Place, the state governor makes his way to Impact Hub Lagos to extend the conversation. The state special advisor to Governor Sanwo on innovation and technology shed more light on what government is doing in the sector.
The governor and I share such a deep passion for developing this ecosystem because we realize that technology and, of course, the startup environment is really the key to developing this state and Nigeria at large. Our open source project that will involve a lot of the development community in the building of smart city applications and other deep tech projects as well in collaboration with the ecosystem.
For the Lagos State government, the technology sector is the future.
What we're about is to see how we help each and every one of you in this room how to become better tech startups or better managers or better entrepreneurs in whatever space or sphere you find yourself. And we know that you are always doing it or you are currently doing it with technology. We're not where we should be yet, but we're on that journey, right? So we're believing that once we complete our fiber infrastructure, we will have all of our public schools connected. All of our public schools. And you remember how I started, right? We believe that education should be a unifier. No matter what your economic status is, no matter what your background is, it should be able to provide that opportunity for all of you at some point in time in life to merge up and have the opportunity to also have a future for yourself. So all of our public schools will have it, and all of our public buildings, hospitals, and all of it will have it. We're not stopping there. We're hoping that with the telcos that we're working with, we'll now have the capability around what we call the last mile, opportunity, meaning that there'll be a fiber on Bodilon or Gerald, and there'll be a last mile that will come onto Milverton, and eventually there'll be a last mile that will enter Impact Hub. So what will that last mile be for Impact Hub? Not only will you have a strong fiber internet capability, it will be able to also reduce your total cost of doing business here. You'll be able to have a lot more startups coming here and getting internet and fiber capability cheaper, better, and more affordable. So for us, it's one of our smartest interventions that we believe we can do. On top of the fiber that we're building and the infrastructure we're building, is also that we're building what we call a smart city Lagos. So what else a smart city Lagos would look like? We're building 2,000 high-definition cameras that can rotate, 360 degrees, and can help us both with security, can help us with traffic management, can help us with even medical diagnostics and ensuring that when you have those capabilities, in each of those hospitals, they can see what is happening in different places. So we're building that smart city, architecture on top of the fiber that we're laying, so that indeed in future, Lagos can indeed be a very smart city. We can sit from our offices or from our control and command center. We can give advice as into what part of the city there's going to be traffic congestion or there's a current traffic congestion. We can look at, security challenges, and we can be able to say, to our security operatives, these are the black spots that you need to look at, and these are the areas that you need to, consider. The whole point is we're going to 10,000 cameras, right? But the first phase of also that capability is 2,000. As we speak, we have connected 160 cameras as we speak. So we still have a long way to go, but we believe that before the end of next year, we should have all the 2,000 or 2,500 cameras up and running. Another initiative that we also set up is LASRIC, which is Lagos State Science and Research, fund. This is also a fund that is private sector. By the way, the LESCF is private sector run. We have less people on the board than private sector people. So it has nothing to do with what I wear or who I am or who I send to them. They are currently doing their own thing by themselves, and they are determining who and where and in what sector they play. So they are not under any influence by any government person, and you can go there and find out what they're doing. And I think that is important. The second one is the Lagos Science and Research Center, which is LASRIC. LASRIC is also a board that last year alone, they were able to give grants to about 20 startups, tech startups now.
Many techpreneurs say this support by the state government in this area will help entrepreneurs and innovators alike move from ideas to impact.